The guided body scan is designed to help bring you into a deep state of awareness in body and mind. It may help to do this practice in a place that is warm, quiet, and comfortable, and where you will not be interrupted by family or friends, and where you can be away from the sound of the telephone or other distractions. You are creating a time totally set aside for you. It is an opportunity to be by yourself and with yourself fully. It is important to remember that we are not trying to relax. You are learning to become aware of each passing moment, just accepting what is happening in yourself, looking at it clearly and seeing it as it is, because it is already here as part of your experience in the moment, for better or for worse. There is no right or perfect way, just what your experience is. Letting go or just noticing any critical or judgmental thoughts. What you feel or do not feel is your experience at that moment. And you are giving yourself permission to be with that experience. So now you're settling into a comfortable position in which you can allow your body to be at rest as best it can, and where you can be awake, attentive, and aware. Lying on your back, allowing the arms to lie slightly away from the body, with the palms facing up towards the ceiling, if that feels comfortable. You may let your legs fall away from each other and allow the eyes to close if that feels right for you. And if you choose to have your eyes open, just allow the gaze to be soft and unfocused. Slowly bringing your attention to the fact that you are breathing, not manipulating your breath in any way, but simply bringing attention to the breath and sensing the in-breath as it moves into the nose, into the back of the mouth, and down the windpipe into the lungs. And then noticing the return journey of the out-breath as it leaves the lungs and returns to the windpipe, the back of the throat, and then out through the nose. Just becoming aware of your breathing in this way, and noticing the air as it comes into the body and as it leaves. Now allowing your attention to travel to the chest or the belly, where you may notice them rising on the in-breath and sinking back on the out-breath. Simply following the rhythmic movement of your body with each breath. You are not trying to make the breath anything other than what it is in this moment. And with each out-breath, just letting go and letting the body sink a little deeper into the mat or the floor. Just a full attention in each moment to your breathing. Now gathering your attention and bringing awareness down into the left leg all the way to the toes of your left foot. Just becoming aware of whatever the sensations are in your toes. These sensations might be a feeling of heat or cold, moisture or dryness, tingling, itching, or perhaps the sense of the toes themselves, including the nails, the nail beds, and the skin. So just allowing yourself to be with the experience of whatever is arising from your left toes. Perhaps you don't have any sensations, then noticing that you are simply feeling your toes as they are. And just imagining as you breathe in that your breath is traveling all the way down to your left toes, and as you breathe out, the breath is leaving your body from the toes all the way through your nose. So you are breathing into your toes and breathing out from your toes. When you are ready, releasing the awareness of the left toes, allowing this region to be dissolved in your mind's eye, and moving your attention to the bottom of the left foot. Sensing this area and what might be arising in this moment from the bottom of your left foot. Imagining that you are breathing in all the way to the bottom of your left foot and breathing out from the bottom of your left foot. On the next out breath, gently releasing the bottom of your left foot and moving your attention to the left heel. You may become aware of the contact the heel makes with the floor or the mat, and perhaps sensations of pressure, touch, or whatever is present for you right now. Just noticing, just being here with it. And when you are ready, breathing into your left heel and breathing out from the heel. With your next out breath, letting go of the left heel, becoming aware of the top of your left foot, and whatever the sensations or the lack of sensation there are from that particular region. Not so much thinking about your foot as just being here with it, feeling it, letting it predominate in the field of awareness at this moment. On the next out breath, releasing the top of your left foot as you allow the tension to include the foot as a whole as you breathe in and out. Noticing whatever is present for you from this part of your body. And if there are no sensations right now, that is just fine. When you're ready, with your next in-breath, directing your breath all the way down to your left foot. And as you breathe out, letting the breath go out from your left foot. Now, if you notice that your mind is wandering away from the left foot, thinking about other things, or perhaps wondering about this exercise itself, that's what our mind does naturally. You might gently acknowledge that your mind has wandered away, and just gently bring your attention back to your left foot along with your breath. On your next out breath, releasing the focus from the foot as a whole as you bring your awareness to your left ankle. Noticing any sensations that may be present. Sensing the front of the joint, the back, and the sides, and deep into the ankle itself. Remembering there is no right or wrong way to be present and aware. Now on the next out breath, letting go of the left ankle as you bring your attention to the left lower leg, between the ankle and the knee. Becoming aware of the experience in this moment, whatever is arising, sensing the front of the lower leg, its length, the calf muscle at the back. Perhaps noticing that the calf is in contact with the surface you are on, and what that feels like. And any sensations arising from the surface of the skin. Sensations of heaviness, lightness, heat or cold, dampness, dryness. Gently exploring the experience right now from the left lower leg. On the next out breath, letting go of the left lower leg and bringing the attention to an awareness of the left knee. Sensing the front of the knee with its kneecap, the size, the back, and then deep into the knee joint itself. A sensation of relaxation, tension, whatever is present. Just being attentive to this part of the body as you lie here, breathing with it. Just experiencing the left knee, not trying to make it any different. If you notice that your mind wandered away from the body scan again, gently noticing that it wandered away and kindly escorting your attention back to the body scan. Now on the next out breath, letting go of your left knee as you bring awareness to the left thigh. Noticing what is arising. Perhaps there is a sense of heaviness, lightness, warmth, coolness, tingling. Whatever the sensations that are present from the skin and from deep inside. Bringing gentle, open curiosity and awareness to whatever is present. If there isn't much arising in this moment, bringing your attention to that. If your mind keeps wandering away, each time just noticing where it went and welcoming it back to the body scan. On the next out-breath, releasing the left thigh and moving the attention along with the breath across the lower part of your body and down the right leg to the toes of the right foot. Taking time to become aware of this part of your body, sensing as best you can, from the big toe to the small toe, without wiggling them. Noticing the nails, the nail beds, the space between the toes, or perhaps the sensation of your toes touching each other. Just being present with your right toes, breathing with them, directing the breath into the toes. And when you're ready, releasing the awareness of the toes, letting go of your toes as you bring your attention to the bottom of your right foot, and including your right heel, where the foot makes contact. Just tuning into any and all sensations. Perhaps the weight of the foot, the pressure, the sensation of the mat or the floor. When you are ready, dissolving the awareness of the bottom of your right foot and letting your attention move to the top of your right foot. And whatever the sensations or lack of sensation in that particular region. Not looking for any particular sensations or any effects of the body scan, but simply experiencing what is arising or not arising in the top of your right foot at this moment. Perhaps with your next breath, breathing in to the top of your right foot and breathing out from the top of the right foot to your nose. Now on the next out-breath, embracing the whole right foot in awareness, breathing with it, and bringing your awareness into this part of the body with a gentle and open curiosity. Directing your in-breath down to your right foot and breathing out from the foot all the way through your nose. Your mind may wander away, and each time noticing that the mind did wander away and gently bringing it back to the part of the body that we're holding in awareness. If the mind wanders away 1,000 times, escorting it back 1,000 times without much judgment or criticism. In this way, you are slowly learning over time to let go of getting caught up in the stories of the mind. There is no right way or wrong way. We are allowing for the experience just as it is with the body, relying on the breath as an anchor, a way to return to this moment. Now, when you're ready, with your next out-breath, bringing your awareness to your right ankle, the front of the ankle, the back, and even deep into the joint itself. breathing in, breathing out, and experiencing this region of your body. And when you're ready, just letting it go, letting it soften and dissolving in awareness as you become aware of your right lower leg. Bringing awareness to your right lower leg, taking time to notice the length, the front, the back, and the sides, and where the calf is making contact with the surface you are on. Holding this part of the body in gentle awareness and allowing for all sensations or absence of sensations. Breathing into it when you're ready, and as you breathe out, letting go of it as you become aware of your right knee. Breathing down into your right knee, becoming aware of any sensations in this region of the body. Perhaps warmth, stiffness or tension, or any sensations. Just observing them. Breathing into the knee and breathing out from it. When you're ready with your next out breath, just dissolving your right knee in awareness as you move your attention to your right thigh, the entire region of the upper leg from the knee all the way to hip. Any sensations at all, being as precise as you can about the sensation of whatever is arising. Heaviness or lightness, warmth or coldness. Just sensing your thigh as it is. And when you're ready, breathing into the thigh, and as you breathe out, just letting go of this region. Now you are becoming aware of pelvis, the entire region of your pelvis, from one hip to the other. Aware of the buttocks in contact with the floor or the mat, and the sensations of the contact and the weight. Becoming aware of the entirety of the pelvis area as it cradles many organs. Just breathing with the entirety of your pelvis and directing your in-breath down into your pelvis, and as you breathe out, trying as best as you can to be totally present in this moment. With your next out breath, bringing your awareness to your lower back. You may sense an arch in the lower back, or perhaps this part of your body has some contact with the floor. Just experiencing whatever the sensations there are in this region. The lower back may hold tension, so just be present as best you can with whatever is arising. On the next out breath, letting go of the lower back and bringing your attention to the whole length of the spine and back. as you breathe in and out, noticing any tenseness or looseness, pain, comfort, ease, vibration, breathing into the full length of the spine and back at this moment. When you're ready, moving your attention to the belly, the area of the abdomen, the stomach, perhaps becoming aware of the rise and the fall of the belly, noticing any sensations arising from this part of the body as you rest here, aware and awake. And with your next out breath, expanding your awareness from the belly to the chest area, where you may become aware of the beating of your heart, perhaps noticing some movement of the ribs as you breathe in and out. Just being here, not going anywhere or doing anything, but developing this openness to all that is arising from this part of the body. Noticing the entire torso as you breathe, just breathing and letting your heart beat. If you notice that your mind has wandered away again, that's okay. Simply acknowledging that it has left the present moment and gently inviting your awareness back to the body scan. Each moment when you escort your mind back to the body scan, it is the invitation for you to be present and aware of your mind and the body at this moment. A kind invitation to start afresh from this moment. Now on the next out breath, letting go of the torso and the chest area, as you move the focus and awareness to the left arm and down into the full length of the left arm to the left fingers, becoming aware of the nails, nail beds, the length of the fingers, and whether they are touching each other. Sensations of coolness, perhaps warmth, tingling, whatever is arising in this moment along with the breath. When you're ready, directing your awareness to your left palm and the back of your hand, becoming aware of the curve of the palm, the contact the back of the hand has with the floor, perhaps noticing the weight of the hand as it rests on the floor. Just being present for all sensations or lack of sensations, and breathing into your left hand as best you can. With your next out breath, expanding your awareness to your left wrist, sensing the front and the back, deep into the wrist joint itself, noticing all sensations in this moment. As you breathe out and letting go of your left wrist, now you are becoming aware of your left forearm, sensing the length, the contact with the floor, temperature, perhaps the sensations of lightness, tingling, whatever is present for you in this moment. Breathing into your left forearm and breathing out from it. Just experiencing your forearm. If thoughts arise, noting that, and then choosing to come back to your arm along with the breath. There's no right way or better way to do this. You are just being with the experience, whatever it is at this moment. Your experience is what it is. Now, when you're ready, bringing your awareness to your left elbow. Perhaps noticing the angle as it rests. Sensing the front, the sides, and the back. And then deep into the joint itself, if you can. Just resting here in this moment and paying attention in this particular way and breathing. With your next out breath, letting go of your left elbow and directing your awareness to your left upper arm between your elbow and the shoulder. The front of it and the back where it may have contact with the floor. Perhaps there's not much arising in this region, then being aware of that. Just bringing this quality of awareness to whatever is arising in this moment. When you're ready, dissolving the awareness of your left upper arm and bringing the attention to your left shoulder. Sensing the back of the shoulder as it makes contact with the floor. The front. The sides. The armpit. And deep into the joint. Holding a gentle and open-hearted awareness as you pay attention and breathe. On the next out breath, traveling across the upper shoulder and bringing your awareness down the right arm in the entire length to the right hand all the way to the right fingertips. Becoming aware of the sensation in your right fingers or lack of sensation. Perhaps breathing into your fingers and breathing out from them all the way to the nose. And with your next out breath, expanding your awareness to include your right palm and the back of your right hand and the entire right hand. Any sensations that may be arising from this part of your body, just being present with them. There may not be any particular sensations in this region at this moment, and that is just fine. Being aware of that is also being in the moment. Your mind can wander again and again, and each time gently and kindly inviting your awareness back to the body scan. Starting again fresh with this moment, with this part of the body, with this new breath. So, with your next out breath, dissolving your awareness on your right hand and moving to your right wrist, the front of the wrist, the back, the sides, and even deep inside of the joint if you can. Breathing into your right wrist and breathing out from it. Now you are focusing on your right forearm, the front and the back, where it has contact with the floor or the mat. And noticing any sensations in the region or lack of it. Just breathing and be present with your right forearm. Not searching for some sensations or trying to feel something there. What you're experiencing right now is what it is, nothing more. And with your next out breath, shifting your awareness to your right elbow, the front and the back, where it makes contact with the surface you're on, sensing perhaps the weight, the pressure, or the material of the floor or the mat. Just noticing all the sensations as best you can, and breathe. When you're ready, releasing your awareness from your right elbow and paying attention to your right upper arm between your elbow and your shoulder. Just experiencing your right upper arm as it is right now. Paying attention to the temperature, heaviness or lightness. Perhaps the contact it may have with your clothing. Whatever it is, being present with it and breathing. With your next out breath, expanding your awareness to your right shoulder, where you may notice tension or other sensations. At the moment, just experiencing your shoulder. Some parts of the body can bring out thoughts or memories, and your mind can wander away yet again. That's what the mind does. That's okay. You are becoming more aware of how much your mind wanders. Simply noting that the mind has wandered away and gently bringing it back to the body scan yet again. Now, just breathing in all the way from your right shoulder to the tips of your right fingers. And as you breathe out, letting go of your entire right arm as you shift the focus of attention to your neck. We're focusing on the neck, the back of the neck, the spine in the neck, and the throat, and the sensations of the entirety of this region. Experiencing perhaps what it feels like when you swallow and when you breathe. Noticing any sensations of tension or tightness, sensations of warmth, coolness, just being present. And now we're becoming aware of the face. First, focusing on the jaw and chin, just experiencing it as it is. Any sensations, breathing with this region. Becoming aware of your lips and your mouth, the teeth and the gums, your tongue, the roof of your mouth, and the back of your mouth, and the throat. Just breathing with the sensations in this region as they are this moment. Shifting awareness to your nose and feeling the air as you breathe through your nostrils. Just being aware of your breathing. And now becoming aware of your cheeks, ears, behind the ears, your eyes, eyelids, eyebrows, the space between the eyebrows, and noticing any tension or other sensations in these regions. Now focusing on your forehead and temples. Just being aware of them and breathing and attending to them. Now softening your awareness to embrace the entirety of your face and the forehead. And now becoming aware of the back of the head and the top of the head. Perhaps becoming aware of the head's contact with the floor and the pressure. On the next out breath, releasing the back of the head from your attention and allowing the breath and your awareness to include all of the body. Allowing the breath to travel through the entirety of your body, from the top of your head to the tip of your toes. With each in-breath, the air travels from your chest through your entire body. And with each out-breath, the breath leaves your body. Feeling the movement of breathing as you lie here in a state of stillness and awareness. Feeling complete and whole just as you are. And in this quiet and silence, a feeling of openness to things as they are in each moment. This state of clarity and open awareness is available to you at any time by simply bringing your attention to your breath in any moment, no matter what is happening in your day. For you can allow the breath to anchor you in this moment. As we come to the conclusion of the body scan, allow the next few breaths to be a little deeper and a little wider. After you hear the bell, allow your eyes to open if they have been closed. Take in the surroundings of the room. Move the body in whatever way feels comfortable. Stretching the arms and legs, perhaps wiggling the fingers and toes.